All right, it's Memorial Day weekend. It's time to go to Wellsville. Well, we made it to Wellsville, found some buddies. Gonna go on a ride for a little while. It's starting to get dark. Should be fun. Chasing down these side-by-sides, keeping up pretty good. Well, headed back to camp. Had a blast. It's just too dark to film a lot of this, but we'll catch you in the morning with an update. All right, had fun last night cruising around at Wellsville. Hung out with some buddies in their side-by-sides and hit the trails. It was dark, so I couldn't really record too much. If you know anything about a GoPro, you just can't see too much in the dark. It just doesn't do very good with low light. But gonna head back over to Wellsville this morning. Wink should be rolling in anytime now, and we'll catch up with him and see who else is out. Just looking forward to a fun day. Well, made it to Wellsville, met up with Wink, and came down to visit the Toyota guys. I think we're gonna go hit the trail here shortly, and shaping up to be a nice day. Not raining, sun's coming out a little bit, and it's warming up. Supposed to hit like 66 degrees today, so super excited about that. And we'll see what happens. We'll try and record some things along the way. All right, it's time to hit the trail. Down the hill up there, just came down half hour, and waiting on those Toyotas. They'll be here in a half hour, then we'll hit the trail. Well, they pulled up here in the lookout. One of the Toyotas got a broken U-joint, so they're gonna work on changing that. Got mud all over my face. Looks pretty busy up here. It is holiday weekend. A lot of people up there. So let's see what else is out here. Probably some cool vehicles.
this one's greasable. Now I'm fucking getting fancy with it. You guys do greasables though?
Throw it away. It's too nice of a part.
Cam's changing some U-joints over here.
Damn, nothing nice.
Toyota people are always breaking his shit.
Hey,
He's fixing your shit too.
Hey.
I'm pretty sure we have that on.
To the
Cam, you down there playing with your shaft?
yeah.
Looks like we're gonna head into Hell Trail and see what happens here. It's usually pretty challenging going on the uphill direction, so we'll see. Got a whole bunch of rigs here. Usually try to do this with like 2 or 3 rigs, but I think we got about 10 with us today, so could get interesting up there. Right now Garrett's having a hell of a time trying to climb up into it. Well, Cam was climbing that entrance and it's like a gatekeeper. You don't make it through that, you're definitely not getting through to Rock Garden, so he's gonna have to back it down. Something in that front end let loose, and so it's coming back down and we'll have to get him out of here. But I think the rest of us are still going for it. We might have to just loop around, pick him up on the way back out. So we'll see what happens here. He just changed that front U-joint in the drive shaft, so hopefully it's not that. Maybe it's just a hub or something. We'll see in a little bit. All right, it was in fact a axle shaft, so Cam's taking it apart. We got the winch coming off the front of the buggy over to a snatch block, back to his buggy to tip him over on the side to get that wheel off the ground, and he's gonna get it fixed up. So we'll give him a few minutes and then we'll hit the trail.
Congratulations, Cam. Your Burfield's 30 and ready to settle down.
Can't wait for the pixelated screen.
All right, one of the guys had a spare axle shaft and he's getting everything all swapped up. It's going back together now. We'll put it back on the ground so we can get back on this trail. It's like 8 hours away from the other end, but we're gonna make it, right, Cam?
Yeah, oh yeah, yep.
He says we'll make it. Getting into that trail. You know, you saw the broken axle shaft. I made it up and in there, and then Wink couldn't get up the hill, so they ultimately decided that we better stay with the group and come back down for now. So we'll do it again a different day. Well, it seems like everybody around us is dropping like flies. We just pulled over on the way to Half Hour, headed back towards camp, and we found out that Garrett's engine is breaking off the frame. So it's gonna need welded up. So we got them back to the top, and Wink and I are headed back down to the creek bed. He wants to go lay eyes on Redbird and see if he can do it with his 47s. And I think he might be able to do it. He did it with his stickies before, a 43 sticky, and he's had some trouble with the 47s because they're a lot harder compound. But the rocks seem like they might be pretty dry, so we'll head down there and find out. Wink says he's ready to try Redbird again, this time not in the rain.
With non-sticky tires.
Non-sticky tires. We'll see what happens.
Looks totally different today.
Yeah, you can see out the windshield today. Getting dark over here, so I'm gonna go ahead and get in some rocks. Alright, it's starting to get dark here, and we are headed into Upper Rock Garden with a group of buggies and a Jeep and a couple others. So we're gonna see how this works out. It can be pretty rough sometimes, so we'll see if everybody comes out the other end. Well, it was another awesome Memorial Day weekend here at Wellsville. Had a blast, and it was a late night last night, so just waking up late morning here. But I think it's time to get that thing loaded up on a trailer, get it home and cleaned up, go through it, check on everything, and grease her up for the next adventure. We should be at the sand dunes in the next couple weeks, so we'll see how that all works out. A whole bunch of friends and family getting together up at Silver Lake Sand Dunes again this year, and I'm looking forward to that. I love that trip. It's a good time. So I think that's it. We're gonna wrap this video here, and we'll see you on the next one.